This is Lod Station, or Lud depending on the accent, or indeed Lydda if you're a classics nerd. Lod isn't nearly Israel's largest city, and its station is about as equally far from being the most used, but it might be one of, if not the most important station in the entire national rail system. At no point in recorded history has Lod ever not been a transportation hub. In ancient times, it served as a crossroads for the kingdom and later Roman province of Judea, and after the Islamic conquest, the nearby city of Ramla was built as a provincial capital. In 1893, a train station opened as part of the Jaffa-Jerusalem Railway, the first railway in the Levant. But the station became far more important in 1915, the year the Ottoman Empire entered World War I, and the year its German allies constructed the Eastern Railway, which, by the way, ran right down the middle of Herzl Street. The Germans also widened the Lod-Jerusalem section to 1,050 millimeters while keeping the Jaffa segment at the original meter gauge. This meant that anyone traveling to Jaffa or Jerusalem from anywhere else had to change trains here. Towards the end of the war, as Ottoman Palestine fell into Allied hands, the British military rebuilt all the railways, straightened and in standard gauge. This involved moving Lod Station far to the outskirts of the town at its present location, which was already operating by October 1918, and which opened to civilians in 1920. Nowadays, direct trains between Tel Aviv and Jerusalem branch off further north, but Lod is still a major hub for the old Jaffa-Jerusalem, Beersheva, and Lod-Ashkelon lines. It's also Israel Railway's headquarters and the storage and maintenance yard for all of central Israel. As a consequence of Lod's lasting importance, it is one of the last two stations in Israel to use a pre-independence stone station building as part of its operational infrastructure. I'll leave it to you to guess the other. Lod is quite an awkward station. It isn't near the city center, and upon exiting, you find yourself hidden away in a cramped industrial park. And that's part of the problem. Today, Thursday, the 26th of November 2020, is the original Lod station's last day in operation. The Cafe Elite has already shut its doors for good, and on Sunday, the first day of the Israeli work week, a massive new station will open several hundred meters to the north. I must say I'll miss the old station, the stone platforms, the waiting rooms, the greenhouse canopy with fake flowers, the real flowers. The new station looks more at home in a West German industrial town, and don't be fooled, most of the new building is just parking structure. As I arrive at the new Lod station the next week, it's quite a bit nicer than I thought, and much of that can be attributed to its size. In a country with a horrific shortage of grand railway stations, Lod's main concourse is airy, proud of its railway heritage in a manner uncommon to Israeli transport infrastructure, and full of new retail space. Most of that space is still behind work walls, but the Cafe Elite is already getting ready. As it turns out, Lod has a bright future. When the Eastern Railway reopens in 2027, millions more passengers will use Lod as a transfer point. And when that happens, you'll be sure to see it on this channel.